Well, part two of City Matters today, we're talking about how to properly dispose of that household waste, household hazardous waste, I should say. Kim is with us again. Now, Kim, labeling is very important. We've talked about packaging and how important it is for the safety of the people handling it as well as the environment. Let's talk specifically about labeling.
Well, the important thing about labeling is making sure that the material that's inside the container is clearly marked, clearly listed. So for example, this is an example of a really great packaged material. It's in a spill-proof container, lids on tight, and there is a label on it which clearly denotes what material is inside.
Okay.
So it's as easy as taking a piece of tape or a label, writing on it with a Sharpie, and clearly explaining what's inside the container.
Okay, and we do want to emphasize the importance of safety. There's going to be any number of other people handling this material once you drop it off, and if it's puncturable or anything like that, there's going to be issues.
Absolutely. So we want to make sure that the material is safely labeled, or safely packaged and properly labeled in here as well, because you're not the only one who'll be handling this chemical, right? There's people that'll be processing these chemicals further on down the line. We want to make sure they stay safe.
Okay, perfect. We also want to reiterate how good Calgarians are doing at dropping stuff off. However, we want to clarify where people can drop things off. It isn't every fire hall, and some people tend to think any fire hall in the city drop off all their stuff, but they can't.
Calgarians are doing a great job. We've seen increased volumes of household hazardous waste being dropped off at our 9 designated household hazardous waste drop-offs.
Okay.
And so for an address list of those, you can visit calgary.ca or call 311.
Okay. Any final tips, Kim, that you have for people, or if they're not sure if their household hazardous waste needs to be dropped off at one of those places, can they also access a list of the waste?
Absolutely, and that's found on calgary.ca/waste, or they can call 311. I do want to say thank you so much, Calgary, for making sure that your household hazardous waste gets dropped off at the 9 designated drop-offs in the city.
Way to go, Calgary. You're doing awesome. We're going to be back with more on Go Calgary right after the break. Stick with us.